What's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be checking out Apple's new smartwatch. I just got this delivered a couple hours ago, and I decided I was going to make a video on my first 24 hours with this smartwatch. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret right here. This is also my first ever smartwatch, like my first smartwatch that I'll buy for myself to use on a daily basis. So I'm excited. I'm really excited to try it out and see how well it holds up. Stick with me throughout and let's check out the Apple Watch Ultra. All right, so here's everything that comes inside of the box. First, we've got the watch bands. So the watch bands are 49 millimeters and they're midnight ocean bands. The quality of this thing feels pretty solid. The band is adjustable and the buckles are made of titanium. So very, very much, durable and, long lasting. So this right here is the brains of the operation and what everyone is, raving about when it comes to the Apple Watch Ultra. On one side, we've got a digital crown, we've got a side button, we've got a microphone as well as an altimeter or a depth gauge. On the other side, we've got speakers, we've got a siren, and we've got the action button, which is, that bright orange button right there. On the bottom there, we've got two buttons for, taking out the watch band if you want to take them out. So a USB-C to a magnetic charging base. So this will pretty much stick to the base right here. Getting the band on this is super easy. All you have to do is pretty much just slide it in here. You wait for a clicking sound and you're good to go. Like, I really, really love how easy it is, All right, there you have it. So the 49 millimeter watch band on the Apple Watch Ultra. I'm gonna get this on my wrist and we'll see how, big it looks or how small it looks. It actually feels very comfortable to wear. To me, it doesn't feel like this is too large for my wrist. Like, I personally prefer to use devices with larger screens. All right, to power it on, I'm gonna push the side button here and then grab my iPhone, get this thing going. So it says to bring the iPhone near the Apple Watch, so we're gonna do that and we're gonna see how setup begins. So now I've got the Apple Watch paired with my iPhone. I'm gonna set it up. My preference is definitely my left. All right, we're gonna select a preferred reading experience. So let's see what, I think I can handle. This should be good enough for me. I don't want it to be too large or too small at the same time. So here's something called optimized charge limit, which is supposed to help preserve your battery's lifespan over time, because it's going to adapt to your daily usage. So however much that you use the battery, you have a maximum that your phone will usually just charge to. All right, so we've got the activity app, which will help you in, keeping track of things like how much you move around, how much you sit and stuff like that, which is great, for overall well-being. All right, so workout route tracking will help you track different routes that you can take, if you do a lot of, running, stuff like that. So we've got notifications about your health next. I'm gonna leave all of these turned on. So we've got crash detection, which I really, really hope to never find out how it works. Siren, if you need to attract help in an emergency, your watch can play a loud sound. That's pretty cool right there, because you never know when you'll need to use something like that. It might come in handy, it might not come in handy, but it's good that it's there. The next thing we have to set up is cellular. So we have to pretty much attach a network to the watch. So you can't get the Apple Watch Ultra if you're not going to attach it to a network. So there's no iteration that, is just all Wi-Fi. So this is Wi-Fi and cellular. So I'm gonna connect it to my one of my phone networks, because I've got two of them on here. I'm gonna connect it to that one right there and we'll see what's going on with that. All right, so what you're seeing right here is the smartwatch plans for Telus. So I've got Telus for my smartphone plan, and it's unlimited data that I've got going on there. So if you're on an unlimited smartphone plan, you can share your existing data with your smartwatch. So select the $10 unlimited option below, right there. And then if you're currently on a Peace of Mind Connect smartphone plan, please call us, for assistance. So for all the smartphone plans, add a data plan for your smartwatch for $10 for only 1 gigabyte. I'm obviously gonna go with the top one right there. It also says down here, there's a $50 one-time connection fee. All right, that's done. I'm gonna hit finish right there and we're gonna move on. So we've pretty much given the watch a life of its own. So even if we don't have the phone close by, we can still do things like take calls, and all the cool stuff like that, messages and whatnot. All right, so now it wants us to configure the action button, which is like the orange button on the side there. So I'm gonna choose stopwatch, because I use a stopwatch a lot. So, during my workouts, I use that. So I wanna kind of see how well that works, for quick access. We've also got waypoints, backtrack, dive, flashlights, and workout. So here's another feature for extreme athletes or, just athletes in general. The depth app can automatically open underwater and measure temperature, time, and, the depth. I'm gonna set it up so, it opens up automatically. Diving safety, we're gonna go continue. Always on display. I've heard a lot about this, even seen it already, and I really love it. All right, so we get to choose the app view that we want here. I'm gonna go with grid view. Welcome to Apple Watch. My Watch, Face Gallery, and Apple Watch apps. All right, so there we go. We've got what we're looking for. I'm gonna hit OK. So now we're signed in. We've got our watch connected to the phone. But before I go ahead and throw the watch on, let's check out the face gallery. So these are the different faces that we can download. Oh, it looks like you can just download it. So I'm gonna go with this one right now. I think it looks really cool. Does not feel heavy, bulky, or too large. Okay, I'm ready to take this thing for a spin. Right now the time is 3:59 p.m. Let's see what the battery is looking like right now. So we've got 87% of battery life. I'm not gonna charge it throughout, the next 24 hours to see how well it holds up. So at around 9:30, the battery life was at around 74%. I was about to get my workout in and, put the watch to the test, for music especially, as well as the stopwatch. So as you can see right there, I'm connected to my AirPods Pro as well. And I'm just kind of, getting my workout in. Even with the watch on, it didn't feel uncomfortable, the whole time while I was working out, because I did work out for about 1 to 2 hours. And like I said, used the watch as a stopwatch, as well as for my music player. So I didn't even have my phone with me. Convenience has always been very important to me. So having this, has been awesome so far. Using the orange button as a quick access point for, the stopwatch was also amazing. I loved it. That made it very easy for me to stay accountable, which is very important, when training. So I finished my workouts around, a little bit past 11. You can see right here, all my notifications are being able to be seen, as well as when you push the side button, you can see all the apps that I use throughout my workouts or just that I've got open. Right there, we've got 69% of battery, which is still great. It's holding up nicely. So here's where we're at with the battery life. So we're at 67% at 12:23 a.m. before I hit the sheets. So I didn't do anything overnight, but I woke up to 58% of battery at around 10:16 a.m. Got some food going. I lost my phone within the house, and I used the watch to find it. So there's a feature on there that allows you to go ahead and, just ping your phone. Open kitchen blind. You got it. Coming right up. I've also been enjoying having quick access to Siri on my wrist, especially for controlling my smart home, devices like my blinds. Close all blinds. Go. So when I brought the watch outside, that's when I noticed how bright the screen, could really get. Even the always on display was pretty good looking out there, man. Like, it was pretty easy to see, very visible. Open all blinds. Yo, what's up? I'm chilling. Where you at? Hannah's saying around 6 p.m. for that gym workout. Does that work for you? Yeah. Right now, I'm calling you off the Apple Watch Ultra, and I'm actually recording this right now.
Oh shit! It's that clear, eh?
Yeah, it's that good. No, the Pro Max, the regular Pro. The one. So around now, I decided to get some work done. So now is a really good time to test out the Apple Watch Unlock for my, MacBook. I've always hated having to type in my password every single time because I don't have any access to the fingerprint scanners. Now that I've got that feature with the watch, that means, one more step that I get to skip. All right, so it's roughly been 24 hours and our battery percentage is at 42%. As you can see right there, I never used low power mode, never charged it once. This is what it looks like, after taking it right out the box and using it for, 24 hours straight. You can see my usage right there and last charge date. There's also a low power mode for those of you guys that, think you're going to even run past that. That way you push it even further. Okay, I think it's time to give the watch some juice. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick the magnetic charger to the base and, just give it some fast charge right there. When I started using it yesterday, it was about 2:50, 2:56 p.m., somewhere around there. So, it's been 24 hours now. I've used it for, quite a few things like, my workout session. So in that 24-hour period, I've been loving the Midnight Ocean band. Like, it pretty much blends in with any outfit. Like, it's very neutral. I love it. It's also adjustable. You can set it according to what works for your own wrist. But this is the largest one, so it's 49 millimeters long. So this piece Some people will not like it on their wrist, but for me personally, I love it. It looks great. I feel comfortable with it on my wrist. I feel like anything smaller would definitely not work out for me. The brightness and the screen size on this thing is amazing. Like, I love the screen size, and honestly, it was pretty much the selling point of the watch for me. Like, I love, devices with large screens. I'm just, a sucker for those kinds of things. So I find that I use this button a lot because, it's pretty much like a quick access button, to all the apps on, the watch itself. So you can see right there, it just imports all the apps that I've got on my phone already. Pretty much syncs both of them together, which I really, like about that. During setup, it was pretty smooth, pretty easy. You can zoom right into apps, or you can expand, to get like an overview of all the apps that you've got. There's also this button on the right side here. It's called the side button. This is how you would, access all the apps that you've got open. There's also an additional button on the left side here. It's bright orange. It can be customized to do anything you want. Like, I'm gonna explore that a little bit more. I've also got quick access to, all my smart home devices, like even my security camera and all that. So we've got the cameras over here. I'm gonna open that up. Backdoor camera hub. So that's my backdoor area, and then this is my office, which we're in right now. So I can see that, and I can see myself recording. It's pretty cool right there. Personally, I can't wait to see how much more I can do with the watch. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you guys in my next one.